About what they got, but everybody don't. Everybody ain't got what they say they got. Everybody don't even love you like they say they do. But that's not your concern. Your concern is you. What do you mean, Taylor? I mean, you can't make anybody do anything. God does not even make anybody do anything. Can you prove that? 1 Corinthians chapter 11. And when you look at the chapters there, in the verses following, it says that God is the head of Christ. Christ, head of man. Man, head of the woman. But you never see God and Christ fighting about what needs to be done. The word simply says that I and my Father, they are one. We have to help each other get on the same page. I'm talking about a perfect love for an imperfect people. Well, God, how can an imperfect people understand something that's complete if they themselves are incomplete? Well, see, you can't just come up with this. This is not some simple theory that you sit down and think about from day in, day out and write a dissertation on and submit it to the university for your oral board. It don't work like that. God says the only way you're going to know this kind of love is you got to know who He is. You have to have not a knowledge of God. You got to have a relationship with God. When I was at Southwestern, we had a friend, when he would ask Bible questions, he would ask, well, do you know that for sure? And we'd say, yeah, I know it. Then he's stressing, no, do you know that? And I'm asking us, and I want you to ask yourself, you say you know God, but do you know God? I'm not talking about knowing God like I know John 3:16, for God so loved the world. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about do you feel? Do you feel God? Do you understand the kind of sacrifice that it takes to give up your child, not for yourself, not for another sibling of his, to give up your child for somebody else who does not really care whether you live or die? Yeah, okay. It's kind of like you have to get in those shoes. I'm going back to Mount Moriah, but I'm still in love. Abraham is who